Hi guys, we're back with Perfect Puppy Training, and I'm going to tell you this dog does have a fatal flaw, and I'm going to try to catch it on video tomorrow. But she's got a ritualistic behavior of jumping all over you, and Tommy and Benjamin do it too. So some of it's maybe behavior modeling, and it's gone now. I'm just going to tell you that. It's gone now. Am I wrong? It's gone, and the dog has defaulted to this behavior. But the previous video where this dog was going after her, was it sort of in the throes of it. So this dog, I can kind of get this dog on my lap, because then it'll start over again. It might start over again. I'm going to show you how. See if I can just get this dog on my lap. Not this one. You're too big. So I was able to just get it on my lap. But what happens when they're on your lap like that? And this is what I'm talking about, Lisa. I'm just a chair. I'm not interacting with the dog at all. If this dog tries to interact with her, she is, I would say act as my lieutenant, but it's probably more act as my... I don't really know.
Attack dog?
I've forgotten my military ranks.
She forgot her lines.
No, act as a terror would be more your first sergeant. Or whatever they call it. Sergeant first class. Anyway. So I've got this one over here trying to figure out the magic formula. I suffered through the ritualistic behavior though, you guys. So I am still working on that, Brock. I don't, I can only blame myself. But it's a ritualistic jumping that it's a catch-22. You don't want to damage the relationship with the dog by correcting it, but my God, it's unbearable. She's looking at me like,
a little correction.
it's
okay.
Right, look, and I accidentally bumped this one. All right, so I need to, with this dog, I do want to, and that's what you think of. You've created a very fluid, spongy boundary, but at some point, they do need to be very, very conscious that there's a well-defined edge of the envelope when the leash is there, that there is an end, that, when you're climbing, there is an end of the rope, and you don't, and again, that's kind of how you want to think of it. The safety rope would be more of a thing, then you're going to get a jerk if you go to the end of the leash. I got a big fight with my friend John from Greece, and I remember I got in a fight with him one time before. Just because I kind of had deja vu, and I was telling Summer about it. Maybe we just don't get along. Maybe I am a terrible person. Anyway.
Some people just don't get along.
I love John, though. That's the whole thing. I love John, but he's very thoughtless.
I love people, too, that are like that.
Out of my life. All right, so I saw that on a Facebook meme. So that's what
it's true. I love a lot of people, too, that don't... We don't agree.
No, we
don't agree. So
the thoughtless people, far outweigh the thoughtless or the thoughtless people.
Exactly.
That's why I try to make up for that.
Exactly.
All right, look, I'm setting my husband right here. Don't let me lose him. All right. So what I'm saying to myself with this puppy is, I better start setting up, because what's going to happen? I'm going to tell you where things are going to go wrong with this one. And not even wrong, but what situation is going to come up. And it's going to be that this dog is on the leash, and it's going to go into the ritualistic behavior of jumping all over. But it's going to be on somebody that's coming up going, oh my God, that's the prettiest puppy I've ever seen, blah, blah, blah. Flailing their arms
things
around.
off. Yeah. Pat. I have your other...
Matches. I have to delete some stuff too. There must be some vortex in the memory cards where I made.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure
disappeared.
The
We're
vortex
actually
out.
operating now off 7 memory cards. So I do, and again, I don't know. I don't ever see anybody doing this, but I think with the horse whisperer, they let them sniff the lead rope. So I let her sniff the leash.
Yeah, I
They're
do
very
that.
conscious of it though. There's no way they couldn't be. If they're as smart as people saying she's trying to checks and balances me, don't you checks and balances me? This one's getting right up on her. This one might be getting ready to get in her face. I look, I need some more treats.
Yum yums. I need more yum yums.
I did that before.
Who's that?
Maybe I am crazy.
What'd you never do before?
Rex already got my best interest in mind, and he's gonna Baker act me if it gets that too bad.
I'm on board with him. No.
They are.
First person
Oh,
I'm
they-
calling. I'm calling
All right,
Bragg.
so look, this is how I'm going to keep the checks and balances. And I do. If you said there was an exercise where you went like this and went like this, then I just invented it. If it's already been invented, then I'm obviously plagiarizing it. But, you know, if I said I specifically didn't want a dog that was worried at all about me putting a leash on it, then I could, you know. I would do that before I'd grab one's collar, I'll be honest with you. But I'm the first to admit, when I'm out running, I get panicky. I get panicky.
For the cars.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
think they're coming they're going so fast.
It's all them crime shows you watch.
No, it's not that. No, I'm trying to get the dogs out of the way, so I'm grabbing at their collars, panicking.
That's true. Oh,
No,
I see.
I'm not thinking they're coming to get me.
Or run you over.
Well, Bronson, I mean, you know how he was. If he saw an armadillo or something, he would get farther away from me.
Yeah.
So here I am. You know, honestly, if you can make a leash, and look, she's checks and balances. If you could make a leash, listen to me, Greg. If you could make a leash that had a box right there, a box right here, a bungee here to here, a box here that vibrated, and you could pull on that leash and make it, and have, whoops, I'm sorry. I tell people not to say I'm sorry, but I can see why they do.
Yeah.
And then you had a handle here that can make it vibrate.
Like a little
People said-
button. Yeah.
And people said, I can't do anything with that. I would say, you're a terrible trainer. All right, look, so checks and balances.
Training's not for
And
you.
I need to try to remember to do this because I don't want a dog any more than I want a friend that if I go to put my hand on them, they go.
Yeah, I don't know that.
So I'm going to tell you how you could add an additional precursor bracket. Trisha, like, who cares? All right, look, you're going to go like this, though. You're going to go click, click, together. Click. Okay, that's good.
Nice.
So, you know, again, I would want this dog also to later say to itself, if I asked, that I was always very deliberate about, you know, how I handled the leash when it was on you. I would want a dog that said, I noticed that. I really picked up on that right away. That you were always very deliberate with that leash. And she's looking for the magic formula. And I do, I mean, I want to think a lot of that with the companion dog. We do need to get the dog in motion, but you do, as much as you could get one to default to laying down, I would think that would be good. So I'm going to tap into my motion. You're going to see she's going to go right into motion. Nilla. Remember, this is the one I've got the, right now look, she's drifting, she's catching her. Nilla.
It's a drifter.
I'll tell you why that wouldn't be a good exercise. Yes. Because that I could do that. I could let her go towards that bed and then use the nick to drive her back in my direction. But I don't want to do that because if I said that's going to take away from me sending her to the bed, I don't want to do that. Down. Oh, precious. I will tell you what she did right there was a little foot patty pat. Watch.
Oh. I'm looking on that side.
Pick her up with the page. And I'm not. Little foot patty pat.
I missed the pat.
All right, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna drive her forward. There, Nilla. My job is to keep her head right here. And I did. I had my page when she was in the air. My job is to keep her head right here. I tell you, if it goes, Nilla. I'm going to tell you that was okay. I wasn't close. Yeah, I wasn't close enough to the bed. She actually said to herself, "I thought wrong." If I went too close to it and gave her a correction, she would say she wanted me to change her.
No prizes.
I'm going to drive her this way, though. I'm going to drive her this way. Nilla. Precious angel. That's where I'm at. I would not, but I'm also still saying that got me a little bit. That got me a little bit towards.
Oh, we love the mailman.
There isn't a dog way up there.
No, that's
The
him.
mailman looks a lot like a dog.
Everybody looks like a
the
dog
bushes
to
with
us.
no glasses. All right, look.
Everything's starting to look like a
Maybe I
dog.
am crazy. All right, look. So again, my leash got a little undeliberate, and I better be. And this is how you guys need to be. I should really have a thinner leash. I'm always arranging it. I seem to have some sort of deliberateness about the way I handle
Patty
it. Because if I'm saying to myself, it's a form of a precursor. I do want somebody to try that tone. I do. All right, watch. I'm going to pick her up though. And I'm going to have a precursor. Watch. The precursor. There. Nilla. That's it. I like going a little close to the bed. Heel. Down. Because it's giving her a chance to make a judgment call. It's giving her a chance to see something outside of me, especially with her friend over there lurching around. All right, watch. I'm going to go a little close to the bed. Good. I'm gonna start in it down. Yay. I'm gonna pick her up. It's gonna be very deliberate. Watch. That's my precursor there. Now I want her back down. Oh, my foot. That was my fault. Oh, you precious angel. You precious angel. Down. Because we're kind of getting at a little impasse. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Watch. I'm going to go a little bit close to the bed. Nilla. She's going to look at it. Little cutie. I'm totally page her. If she goes in the air. If she goes in the air, I'm hitting it. Down. Oh, you precious angel. Look, I got the bent paw. All right, guys. We'll be right back.